It's 7 o'clock, and Marissa set a really good example, which I'm going to try to do. And I'm one of the Springbox reviewers, and I am going to review Camellia Rose Mask. I have used that twice so far. We got the Springbox just, not that long ago, wasn't it? Like last Wednesday. So I've used it twice. I had to go kind of slowly. I've got a cat messing with the light again. There's an apron hanging on the light that I use on my workbench, and he likes to mess with that for some reason. Anyway, if the light crashes, that's what happened. He did it. So I've been using this for just under a week, the whole box, and the face mask twice. And what I used it first, I think, in a Saturday morning and forgot to write that down. And then I used it again last night. And Madeline, I need to know, hi Marissa, I liked your unboxing very much, Marissa. I learned things. And I won't be able to read the ingredients off the bottle of Camellia Rose, but I have them on a paper here. So anyway, Jackie, hi. Yeah, we're doing live. They're all week. So you can hardly go to Facebook without hitting another one. Oh, Madeline, this is what I wanted to ask you. I keep getting distracted. You're welcome, Marissa and Jackie. Good to see you. And my question for Madeline is it okay to put the mask on your neck? I did that last night. And when I took it off, my neck felt, I don't know, just felt more smooth and glidey, much smoother. So, oh yeah, I made this for my daughter, and I made these are enameled. Anyway, thank you. The necklace and earrings, yeah. My daughter didn't like the necklace, so I did something else for her. She's very particular. It is a great idea to put on my neck. Awesome. Necks get neglected, I think. I really do. So Madeline says you can put the mask on your neck. So Camellia Rose, I don't want to go on too long, but the first time I used it, I shook the jar up, I'm pretty sure, and it was very moisturizing, and it stayed pretty moist the entire time. What are you doing, cat? There's two cats. Are you? Excuse me. Do not eat that. Oh my God, they're worse than toddlers. So down here, yes. So sorry about that. This cat. Second time I used it. All right, I didn't shake it up. That was last night. I just put it on. They're all over, except I don't think I put it up here. Anyway. I know you're not supposed to put them around your eyes usually. What are you doing, cat? And Jackie says she's having the same issue. So, hello, Anne. Good to see you. Courtney. I didn't mess up this time, Courtney. If anything gets messed up, it's the cat's fault. Do not eat that. Story of my life. Yeah, pets. Oh my God. I've had them eat plastic, rubber bands, you name it. People food that they shouldn't eat. Okay, so getting back to the mask, very important. So this time, last night when I used it without shaking the jar, which I understand you're supposed to, I just forgot. My face felt very matte. After I took it off, my face was very, very matte, and it didn't feel as moisturized. So I'm going to say, shake them up. Shake up those jars, bottles of things. Yeah, you're right, Courtney. It's a cat. I have 4, and were 2 in here bugging me a minute ago. I should have shut the door, but then they'd scratch on it. So I think that's because I didn't shake it up and mix the ingredients, the reason that my face felt matte. But I also know that the clay in it absorbs excess moisture. So let's look at the ingredients. So it has I want to go over them just real quick. I know that Marissa, you just did that too, but it's got chemical and physical exfoliation because it has, the chemical is papaya enzyme. Those are really good to eat too. And then the physical is through ground rosebuds. And I think it's extremely gentle because I never really got irritation from that. So, oh, Jackie, you never shook it up before? I think maybe you should, but I'd have to hear that from Madeline to really say I'm right, but I don't know. I think all the ingredients, someone said in other videos, they need to be shaken, not stirred. Ha. Okay, so the exfoliation is supposed to keep your pores from getting clogged, which we all could use that. It's supposed to smooth fine lines, and it also helps all the other things you put on your face after the mask to penetrate better. The mask also contains camellia extract and oil, and those are antioxidants that are going to stimulate collagen production. And we all need, as we get older, we need that because our body quits doing it. It needs a little kick to get going. The rose hydrosol in it is anti-aging and soothing. And if your skin's cranky or sensitive, it needs that, and mine sure is. And then the evening primrose oil is in it to heal and help with itching and redness. And then there's kale and clay to draw out excess moisture as your skin tries to adjust to the different seasons. So the weather's been kind of nutty here, and I think that's part of the reason I get different effects from it. But I think shaking, thanks, Marissa, such good information. Well, I'm reading it right off this paper. But anyway, yeah, my personal experience with it's important too. Debbie, hi. And Madeline, you have very dry skin. So do you use it, Madeline? I'm not on the video here on Facebook for some bizarre reason, so I'm trying to read the comments on my phone. That is probably the only way I messed up today, Courtney. I usually have some kind of a little issue. Yeah. I hope it's working right because it ain't on the main discussion page at this time. So I'm not going to worry about that. You're here. Hi, Chitra. Good to see you. And so, yeah, I'm going to scroll on my phone here. You can shake it up if you want, but it's drying for me too. Actually, the second time it was drying, the first time it wasn't. I don't understand that. But you know what? I think it's awesome to use if you have oily T-zone. I think that would be great. And then my skin was just feeling kind of dull anyway, and I wanted to do it. And then, you know, you could, I'm sure there's something, I don't know if you'd want to do a Nourish oil mask right after that, but because I'm just learning all this stuff. But that would be possible. I am on the main discussion page. How about that? I'm a total pro. Not really. Oh, there I am. It wasn't there a minute ago. I'm not kidding you. Okay, so yeah, it's easier to read the comments on here. So Nourish might work. Yeah, I've been a little chicken to try too much experimentation because I was just getting used to the products, really. Okay, that's good to know. I'm not worried anymore, Courtney. So I wanted to give you a little more information. I don't have any hacks to share on this other than that I put it on my neck, and I didn't know to do that. Sorry, I can't see because I turned the lights down in here because otherwise you'd see the mess of the room even more. And I really do think it's a unique product because of the two types of exfoliation. I don't know if there's other masks that do that, but and Adeline says Holy Lotus serum or mask to follow up with this one, Adeline. I don't know. And here's Chitra, multi-masking. Perhaps can use this on the oilier T-zone, then Nourish on the cheeks and drier bits. Yeah, instead of full face for all masks. That's a good idea because if you have a combination of things going on with dry T-zone oily or normal T-zone or dry all over? I mean, Holy Lotus mask. Okay, that's what they're referring to. Yeah, I need to get me some more masks. But right now I'm using this one. And I might try the Nourish after and see what that does. Because Madeline said we can experiment around. Okay, so I think that's all the notes I have. Does anyone... I'm looking at this right here. Yeah, and then, you know, I like doing it at night because then you know that your nighttime things that you put on are going to absorb better because you've done it. Now, the other thing about the Camellia Rose, I wanted to mention, I said it in my unboxing, but if you didn't get to see that, it smells really good, but it's not overworked rose, funeral home rose, old lady rose. It's just very, very pleasant, like you're smelling a real rose in the garden, to me. And I think a lot of other people feel the same way. So this is probably the fastest product review yet, unless you have any other comments. I like it, and I will keep using it, and I think I will concentrate right in here and see how that goes, because that I think it helps prevent clogged pores, but I'm wondering if it would also maybe try to encourage them to empty out a little bit. I know vacuum cleansing oil is really the good one for that. Hi, Natalie. We're almost wrapped up here, but is there anything I can help you with, or a question you have about Camellia Rose mask? We got a lot of experts here, not me. I just used it, but Marissa's here, Adeline's here, Courtney's here. We all like it, and we were talking about adding other masks after it, or just using it spot areas, maybe T-zone, which I need to work on. I really like the idea of it helping with fine lines because I feel very liney lately. This nutty weather we've been having. Oh no, it's all right. You can watch the replay. It's fine. Yeah, no problem. Oh, thank you. You know, if I could just get the radiance into the rest of my body, it would be awesome. But I must say the Blush Beauty Oil, I think someone's reviewing that tomorrow night. I can't remember can't think of her name right this second. But she's reviewing Blush Beauty Oil tomorrow, and that is you'll find out about how beautiful that is, because I've got it on today, along with all the other goodies. Well, ladies, I thank you for coming. And, oh, Amy, yeah, that's right. Sorry, Courtney. I thank you for coming and listening and commenting, and be sure and like this video and subscribe if you're watching it on YouTube, or Sabbatical Beauty is on YouTube now. They're branching out. See you Thursday. I'm going to do my routine review Thursday. Hearts to you all too. Bye-bye.